Yeah. We gonna talk right here. Just you and me. One time. Heard my uncle say, boy, life picks sides. Watch him lose a good job, keep his pride. EBT card in his old suit jacket, laughing like, see, they can't have it. Concrete corners, we prayed in the hallway. Mama on the floor, bills spread like a card game. I was in the doorway, acting like I'm chill, but I'm memorizing numbers I've been counting ever since. I'm just speaking on the concrete corners, every crack, every name, morning. If I said it, then I meant it. I own it. This my life, I don't own it. Yeah. I'm just speaking on the concrete corners, same block, same store, same mornings. If I said it, then I bled it. I show it. Truth so heavy, you can't fold it. You can't fold it, nah. I ain't from the movies, I'm from late fees. Red notice slid under chip beige keys. Landlord knocking like a drum in the morning. Mama whisper, shh, like we ghosts in the flooring. Homie caught a case for a chain that was plated. Judge talk slick like it's time prepaid it. Public defender, never knew his nickname, just a folder. 5 minutes, then a wrist chain. I fell in love once, in the back of the bus. She wrote a new number over old one, scratched up, said call if you ever wanna leave this place. I called too late, they was packing her straight. I'm speaking on the concrete corners, every crack, every eight, every morning. If I said it, then I meant it, I own it. This my life, I don't own it. Own that, own it. I'm just speaking on the concrete corners, same block, same store, same mornings. If I said it, then I bled it, I show it. Truth so heavy, you can't fold it. You can't fold it, nah. I ain't perfect, I was petty, I was scared. Played tough, cause I hated being cared for. Looked in the mirror, saw my father in my stairs. Same jaw, same pain, same shit. I'm just speaking on the concrete corners, every crack, every name, every morning. If I said it, then I meant it, I own it. This my life, I don't own it. Yeah, one that I own. I'm just speaking on the concrete corners, same block, same store, same warnings. If I said it, then I bled it, I show it. Truth so heavy, you can't fold it. You can't fold it, nah. Concrete corners, name in the mortar. I'ma leave truth for my sons, for my daughters. Pause for the ones that ain't walking out the lobby. Yeah, if I'm talking, then it's straight from the body. Split chicks, split secrets. Same coat through the winter. Same eyes on the teachers. You said blood over everything. I said say less, I'm there. First fight, first chase through the alley. Both ran, same rag in the air. Yeah. You called late, said come outside. I ain't asked, just lace my shoes. Blue lights painted my windows. Mama praying on the evening news. They cuffed you, I kept my silence. Sat stiff through the courtroom lies. You mouthed, I got you always. I believed it didn't blink twice. Concrete walls, crooked smiles. Who really stay when it get wild? Who stay when that weight sit heavy on your name? Who hold you up, who add to the strain? I gave my word like a diamond ring. You pawned it off for a lighter sentence. Funny how truth feel just like sentence. When loyalty turned into a witness. Came home, still the same hallway. Same flicker in the busted light. You said we good, it's over. But your handshake didn't feel right. Heard whispers in the barbershop. My name dancing in another mouth. Paperwork passing like mixtape. Whole story flipped inside out. Saw your face on the dotted line. My nickname spelled in perfect ink. Every detail from my childhood. Turn receipts in the lawyer's blank. Damn. You hit my phone like we brothers. Said you know I had no choice. I stared at your name on the screen. Heard every lie inside your voice. Concrete walls, crooked smiles. Who really stay when it get wild? When that weight sit heavy on your name. Who hold you up, who add to the strain? I gave my word like a diamond ring. You pawned it off for a lighter sentence. Funny how truth feel just like sentence. When loyalty turned into a witness. Now I move light, keep the circle thin, real small. Count heartbeats, not how long we been. Years don't mean what I thought they did. Paper and pen show who you really is. I still walk past that old brick block. Same tag, same cracks in the stone. Only thing changes what I answer. When somebody asks you good, you home. Concrete walls, crooked smile. really stay when it get wild? When that weight sit heavy on your name, who hold you up, who add to the strain? I gave my word like a diamond. You pawned it off for a lighter sentence. Now my trust is a rare thing mentioned. Earn slow, lost quick as a sentence.
Mama said save, I was praying for change. Now why that love, put a name on the gate. Couch used to fold, now the floor feels soft. Whole crew in the lobby getting walk upstairs. We got gold on my name, I ain't chasing. I just walk through the room, it's amazement. Every step, every breath feels sacred. I remember every night I was anxious. Now it's toast to the wins that we pray with. Big plates for the fam, we don't save it. If you know where I'm from, this is major. Put my story in the air, feel the flavor. Hey, still the same kid with a chip on the shoulder. Only thing changed is the chip got older. Meetings in the boardroom, laugh like it's lunch. Talk numbers in a hoodie, still land every punch. Pulled up on my old block, all love, no flex. Lil' homie see the keys, now they thinking about checks. Told them write your own lane, don't copy my page. But if I did it from the dirt, you can climb from the clay. We got gold on my name, I ain't chasing. I just walk through the room, it's amazement. Yeah, every step, every breath feels sacred. I remember every night I was anxious. Now it's toast to the wins that we pray with. Big plays for the fam, we don't save it. If you know where I'm from, this is major. Put my story in the air, feel the flavor. Yeah. Yeah. This for every late bill, every long walk, every win got it, every small talk. Turn pain into proof, now the proof in the glass. Take a sip, let it sit, feel the weight of the past. Oh, we got gold on my name, I ain't chasing. I just walk through the room, it's amazement. Every step, every breath feels sacred. I remember every night I was anxious. Now it's toast to the wins that we pray with. Big plays for the fam, we don't save it. Hey, if you know where I'm from, this is major. Put my story in the air, feel the flavor. Oh. Put your eyes in the blinking. You ain't built for the smoke. You be sipping, I don't argue on the neck. I be singing, plays in the dark, real quiet, then it's sim prank, big talk. Small lungs, that's mismatch. You ain't never double back on the mishap. I was out 10 toes in the mishap. Came home, made the same dirt dispatch. Every bar feel bark, no backstep. You a handshake artist, all back pedal. I'm a bare knuckle habit. Crack metal, got a jar for the war. Bring the black kettle. Heat up. I'm putting concrete on my name. You just write it with your finger in the rain. I don't talk, I demonstrate the game. Whole lane getting reshaped when I came. I'm putting concrete on my name. You just lean into a legend that you claim. I don't chase, I rearrange the game. All the steady step, heavy, every breath is a strain. Look, I ain't gotta flex, I got stories that sting still. You was in your bed, I was learning how to win feel. Slide through the night, low brim, high windshield. Hard getting colder, but the grip got a thin chill. Every loss that I took, that's a chin drill. Not a chip on my shoulder like a windmill. Spin on whoever want a quick thrill. Turn your top 5 list, or a kid's meal. You the tight rap hard in the mic check. Then hide from the eyes when the light set. Me, I walk calm, where the knives at. Smiling and smokes like nod, then the sidestep. Say you from the block, but the block never vouch. I can ask 3 doors down from your house. Name ring out from the east to the south. If I whisper your city, they speak on my mouth. I'm putting concrete on my name. You just write it with your finger in the rain. I don't talk, I demonstrate the pain. Let it bang. Whole name get it reshaped when I came. I'm putting concrete on my name. Say my name. You just lean into a legend that you claim. I don't trace, I rearrange the game. On the step heavy, every breath is a strain. Who really outside when it dries up? Who still 10 toes when the lights up? Who leave prints in the ground when they rise up? Check the cracks in the curb, that's my luck. That's me. Word in your hood like a siren. Say the tag, whole room start quieting. You just post where you might have been. I believe where I'm tied in. That steady wiring. I'm putting concrete on my name. You just write it with your finger in the rain. Watch your way. I don't talk, I demonstrate the pain. Let it bang. Whole name get reshaped when I came. I'm putting concrete on my name. Say my name. You just lean into a legend that you claim. That's your claim. I don't trace, I rearrange the game. On the line, step heavy, every breath is a strain. To the strain.
talking with her hands. Uncle on the plastic couch, fixing wedding plans. Paper plates bending under store-bought pie. Grandma's old frame wedding photo, watching from the side. You ask how work is, I shrug, it's fine. But the truth sits heavy at the edge of my spine. These family gatherings, oh what I don't say. Every folded napkin keeps a secret tucked away. We pass the salt, the stories, the things we can't undo. I'm counting little silences to measure being close to you. You pour me coffee, say you're cutting back. Same chip mug, same crack joke, same quiet cracks. Dad stares at the ball game, volume just too high, masking all the almost words running through his mind. We bless the food awkward, half mumbled, half true. I peek at my reflection in the spoons between us two. Your hand grazes mine, reaching for the bread, and a whole lost decade rushes to my head. These family gatherings, oh what I don't say. Every folded napkin keeps a secret tucked away. We pass the salt, the stories, the things we can't undo. I'm counting little silences to measure being close to you. Who will clean this table when the jokes run dry? Who will name the empty chairs? Who will let themselves cry? I rehearse, I've missed you on my tongue's back row. Set it down beside the dishes, then let the moment go. These family gatherings, oh what I don't say. Every folded napkin keeps a secret tucked away. We pass the salt, the stories, the things we can't undo. I'm counting little sides.
Turned out in the gas in my lungs. Eyes on the ground like it owed me funds. Whole life wagered on a hunch. I won. Sharp tongue, I cut through the hush. Talk slick, get swept in the rush. I was built with it, still stay rusted. Still rose up, still walk like I trusted. Crown on concrete, I made my throne in the rough. Came from cracked up stone and dust, still I'm polished enough. I don't bow, I don't break, I don't bend, I don't bluff. If you talking about the one they fear, you describing us. Crown on concrete, heavy but I wear it high. You can weigh it, you can test it, but it won't slide. If you're looking for a king who was built outside, crown on concrete, that's mine. That's mine. Kept receipts, I remember every laugh in my face. I do. Turned that into pace, now I lap, they erase. Nope. They was praying I would crack in place. Instead I cracked the safe, left cracks in the base. Boom. Never been a mascot, I'm the mask off. Every scar I got, wrote the stats off. Told the fear in my chest you were right off. Laid truth in my path to the lies lost. Whole clip been hungry for a long time. Now the table too small for the long line. Boom. Every word like a chalk line, outline anybody in the path or the wrong side. Crown on concrete, I made my throne in the rough. Came from cracked up stone and dust, still I'm polished enough. I don't bow, I don't break, I don't bend, I don't bluff. If you talking about the one they fear, you describing us. Let's go. Crown on concrete, heavy but I wear it high. You can wear it, you can test it, but it won't slide. If you're looking for a king who was built outside, crown on concrete, that's mine, that's mine. Yeah. Talk big, I talk bigger. Storm hit, I walk quicker. You see pressure, I see glitter. Whole world out, my trigger is hope in a harsh tone. Faith in a dark zone. I turn every hard note into one more milestone. Facts. Yeah, crown on concrete, I made my throne in the rough. Came from cracked up stone and dust, still I'm polished.
Tic tac wings on shutter. Heard he ran, didn't run quick. Squad car slow like a shark now. Blue lights bathing the glass. Hand on metal, hand on metal. Whole block holding his breath as they pass. Mama at the window, still praying. Grease pop, rests on the flame. Sirens weaving to a breathing. Name on a tongue, same name. News van knows it's the crime tape. Mike in the face of his friend. How you feel? How you think? He just stares at the stain on the cement. I was first to see it bleed. Red on the curb like a headline read. Same old story with a new kid's face. Same last name, same staircase. I keep walking but the ground remember. Every echo, every falling ember. World keeps scrolling while a mother can't breathe. I was first to see it bleed. See it bleed. Judge walks in, go watch ticket. Public defender half awake. Jumpsuit sag on a teenage frame. He ain't slept since the day of the raid. Witness stand, eyes on their sneakers. Sworn in under buzzing light. Truth gets trimmed to a legal size. Whole life shrunk to a soundbite. Outside, candles crowd the mural. Wax tears streak down his smile. Little bro tracing the outline. Silent, stuck there a while. I ask, what you wanna be? He shrugs, still here by next year. Dreams get small when the sky's that close. Helicopters humming in your ear. I was first to see it bleed. Red on the curb like a headline read. Same old story with a new kid's face. Same last name, same staircase. I keep walking but the ground remember. Every echo, every falling ember. World keeps scrolling while a mother can't breathe. I was first to see it bleed. See it bleed. See it bleed. How many names can a brick wall hold? How many shoes by the power pole? How many clips till the credits roll? Who writes the script? Who owns the role? Talk to me. If it ain't you, then it might be me. If it ain't him, then it might be she. If it ain't now, then it's on repeat. Mystery loops on the same old street. Same old street. I was first to see it bleed. Red on the curb like a headline read. Same old story with a new kid's face. Same last name, same staircase. I keep talking so the names stay louder. Stay loud. Turn that pain into living flowers. Stone remembers what the cameras delete. I just lay that slam crooked. I was first to see it bleed. Pages on the floor. Little stack of maybe pressed against the door. Ceiling has the same crack from when I was 16. I've been tracing futures in the spaces in between. Talking to the mirror like it's someone that I trust. Bookmarks on my failures, highlighter on my guts. Heart doing backflips, mind on the fumes. I've been building whole worlds alone in my room. Alone in my room. Yeah, alone in my room. I draw the map, tiny blue lines on a torn notepad. All of my doubts in a neat cocoon. I grow new wings in this four-wall room. Alone in my room, I speak my name. Soft little voice trying to outrun shame. If the world can't see what I'm trying to prove, I'll live it first. Alone in my room. Old prize ribbons pinned above the bed. Dust on the trophies, weight in my head. Mama in the doorway asking if I'm fine. I shrug it off, smile, hide another line. Lists on a whiteboard, dreams in a row. Checkbox empty, but I still show. Every quiet midnight feels like June. I rehearse that future alone in my room. In my room. Alone in my room. I draw a map, tiny blue lines on a torn notepad. All of my doubts in a neat cocoon. I grow new wings in this four-wall room. Alone in my room, I speak my name. Soft little voice trying to outrun shame. If the world can't see what I'm trying to prove, I'll live it first. Alone in my room. Alone in my room. One day these walls gon' quote my prayers, echo my drafts to 1,000 stairs. Till then I sit still, let the silence bloom, planting every promise alone in my room, alone in my room. I draw the map, tiny blue lines on a torn notepad, all of my doubts in a neat cocoon. I grow new wings in this four-wall room, alone in my room. I speak my name, soft little voice trying to outrun shame. The world can't see what I'm trying to do. Corner store coffee, change in a cup, graffiti on shutters, half rolled up. Kids trading stories, sneakers on wires, bus driver knives, eyes full of fire. Brownstone steps, old heads play cards, arguing history, calling it art. Sirens in the distance, still we breathe. This is the city that raised my belief, yeah. This my concrete kingdom, my block, my blood, my anthem. From the uptown roofs to the last stop tracks we ran on. We don't bow, we lean, we don't break, we bend and stand strong. Love for my city, love for my city. Hard in New York, I'm hands-on, hands-on. Snow in the spring, trash bag shine, taxi lights hunting, another fair line. Laundromat windows, fog with talk, dreamers on benches, planning they walk. Mama worked doubles, came home late, sleep on the train, still never miss dates. Lessons in hustle, chalk on the slate. Here every failure becomes your shape. This my concrete kingdom, my block, my blood, my anthem. From the uptown roofs to the last stop tracks we ran on. We don't bow, we lean, we don't break, we bend and stand strong. Love for my city, love for my city. Heart in New York, I'm hands-on. Oh, hands-on. High-rise shadows, brickwork dream. Every accent, part of the team. If I leave, I'll still remain. Cause his name lies inside my veins. It's my concrete kingdom, my block, my blood, my anthem. From the uptown roofs to the last stop tracks we ran on. We don't bow, we lean, we don't break, we bend and stand strong. Love for my city, love for my city. Heart in New York, I'm hands-on. New York.
Just to feel like him. Sidewalk chalk on my brand new sneaks. Crown myself king of a 3-block street. Mama said home when the lights click on. I said cool, then stretch that dawn. One more game, one more shot, one more flip, one more story on my busted lip. Hit the corner store, $5 tall. Turn that change to a feast for all. Chips in a bag, soda for the crew. Made 6 kids rich off a sugar boom stew. I'm a sidewalk superhero. Plastic ring, but my heart feel gold. Turn the small things big in my world so little. Watch this story unfold. I'm a sidewalk superhero. Cape made out of my old raincoat. Every crack in the concrete looks like a runway. Every breath another bold quote. Say it, say it. Teacher said, boy, you talk too much. I turned that hush into comic book punch. Desk in the back, but my mind front row. Drew a whole city in the margin glow. Grandma porch with my primetime stage. Told tall tales, added 10 more pages. She laughed hard, said you sound like truth. I said, nah, I just sound like proof. Bodega cat knew me by step. Bell on the door, same place you bet. If life is a game, I'm the kid who yells next. Wearing all my losses like a lucky vest. I'm a sidewalk superhero. Plastic ring, but my heart feel gold. Turn the small things big in my world so little. Watch this story unfold. I'm a sidewalk superhero. Cape made out of my old raincoat. Every crack in the concrete looks like a runway. Every breath another bold quote. Hey, hey, who said joy got a whisper? Who said fun got a fade? I put jokes on my bruises, turn my scars into parades. If the world feel heavy, I just tilt it on the beat. Make a whole new city out of one small street. Yeah, I'm a sidewalk superhero. Plastic ring, but my heart feel gold. Turn the small things big in my world so little. Watch this story unfold. Let it roll. I'm a sidewalk superhero. Cape made out of my old raincoat. Every crack in the concrete looks like a runway. chime dings, dust on the candy racks. Old man hides me, hand near the paper sacks. Hood up, heart loud, camera in the ceiling hum. Stickers say we watching, sign say don't be dumb. Shorty by the freezer, phone light on his face. Palm in a little bottle, thinks he ghost in this place. I catch my own reflection in the curved convex glass. Used to be that kid, hand shaking in the mask. Crime got a price, not just time, it's a life on ice. Corner store camera, see it twice. Run that play, you roll that dice. What you take comes back in a way. Same faces, just older and gray. Streets say E, system say slay. You choose a lane, you choose what you pay. Yeah. Cop car creeps, blue flash on a tinted door. Same route every evening, same slow circle of the war. Plug in a Civic, auto by the loading dock. Eyes on the back door, finger on the busted lock. Cousin did that run, said quick hit, then we gone. Now we write me blue lines every week from a different zone. I see two kids whisper plot thin like the plastic bag. Think it's just quick money, think the past don't crime got a price. Not just time, it's a life on ice. Corner store camera, see it twice. You run that play, you roll that dice. What you take comes back in a way. Same faces, just older and gray. Streets say E, system say slay. You choose a lane, you choose what you pay. Yeah. Silence in the aisle feels like a siren's howl. One bad choice turn a sprint to a long mile trial. I walk out slow, lead a go, swear they stand. Every shelf, every can, like a line in a plea on a stand. Crime got a price, not just time, it's a life on ice. Corner store camera, see it twice. You run that play, you roll that dice. What you take comes back in a way. Same faces, just older and gray. Streets say E, system say slay. You choose a lane, you choose what you pay. Yeah.
In my head, talking my grind. I've been on the clock since quarter to broke. Still flipping these flips, turn a joke to a quote. Got a list on the wall, dreams in the stack. Every box unchecked, still I double it back. I ain't chasing that cloud, I'm chasing receipts. From the couch to the route to the crown of the street. Woo. I'm just waiting on payday. But I hustle like it's Friday now. Right now. Every step got the rent and the rhythm. Every bar got the bank and the sound. I'm just waiting on payday. But I move like the bag came in. Pocket light, but the mind stay heavy. I've been rich in the way I think. Talk to 'em. Text from the plug, your prices went up. Text from my moms, you checking in. What? Text from the bank, low funds, heads up. Message from God, keep going, don't cut. Keep going, I've been up late, mapping my month. Stretch one check like I'm folding a blunt. Turn one skill to a couple of hustles. Every side quest building a muscle. Open that notes app, verse in the margin. Blueprint bars, that's architect jargon. Laid that hook like brick by brick. Turn that 9 to 5 to a 5 to a flip. I don't dream small, I draft blue oceans. Even when I'm broke, I invest in motion. Talk my talk, still count these cents. Every cent aiming over the fence. Woo. I'm just waiting on payday. But I hustle like it's Friday now. Every step got the rent and the rhythm. Every bar got the bank and the sound. I'm just waiting on payday. But I move like the bag came in. Pocket light, but the mind stay heavy. I've been rich in my state of mind. When that check hit, it ain't luck, it's proof. Hey. Every long walk, every run down shoe, every late feet turn fuel for the flame. Every night yet, turning to my name. When that check hit, this verse makes sense. This swing, this grit, this sweat to then I stack plans, stacking these lines. Turn away for the waves to a ways for the time. Yeah. I'm just waiting on payday. But I hustle like it's Friday now. Every step got the rent and the rhythm. Every bar got the bank and the sound. I'm just waiting on payday. But I move like the bag came in. Pocket light, but the mind stay heavy. I've been rich in the way I think.
Ring on my wristwatch. City in a slow groove. Yeah. Sliding through the hallway. Bouncer give a head nod. Yeah.
Laughing with the valet, lost my ticket, still walking like a boss. You at the corner of the bar, straw in your glass, tracing little stars. We trading side eye, slide smile. Sharp talk, you say you dance, I say I improvise my walk. It was a Friday night, I just came to cool out. Then I fell in love, somewhere between your smile and the crowd. Yeah, we were shoulder to shoulder, barely even knew your name. Yeah. On a Friday night in a room so loud, you were all I could hear somehow. DJ spin that throwback, yeah. Everybody on their feet. Yeah. You pulling on my jacket, whisper, bet you can't keep up with me. We're weaving through the bodies, careful not to spill your drink. You shout your story in my ear, I forget mine in a blink. You talking dreams, past jobs, missed trains. I'm thinking, damn, I hope I miss mine again. It was a Friday night, I just came to cool out. Then I fell in love, somewhere between your smile and the crowd. We were shoulder to shoulder, barely even knew your name. On a Friday night in a room so loud, you were all I could hear somehow. Last call lights come up too bright, you steal my head, say walk me outside. We trade one more joke, one more slow step. You say text me when you're home, I say I'm not there yet. It was a Friday night, I just came to cool out. Then I fell in love, somewhere between your smile and the crowd. We were shoulder to shoulder, now I finally know your name. Every Friday night since that one night, I'm just hoping it feels the same. I say come over, lips say you won't. Laugh a little sideways, fingers on your phone. Scroll, then look through me like I'm the next post. Yeah. Neck tilt, that small gold chain, catching every word I drop. You tell me you're just browsing, but you don't ever shop, do you? You sip, leave lipstick on the rim like Kamar. I'm bad with names, you whisper, wanna write yours on my heart. I wanna taste your name, slow on my tongue tonight. Spell it in my mouth, get every letter right. If I lean in close, will you say it the same? Body to body while I taste your name. Taste your name. Taste your name, yeah. You trace on my wrist, little circles, little storms. Say you hate small talk, but you're good at keeping warm. You ask what I'm chasing, I say whatever this is. You say be specific, I answer you with a kiss. Now your laughs in my collar, hands at the smaller of your back. You say you're leaving soon, but your coat's still on the rack. Still here, like catching your lashes. You whisper, make me choose. Walk out feeling perfect, or stay and maybe brew tricky. I wanna taste your name, spell it in my mouth, get every letter right. If I lean in close, will you say it the same? Body to body while I taste your name. Taste your name. I taste your name. I taste your name. Say it in my ear, say it like a secret, say it in my hands. Let me keep it. Keep it. Say it on my skin, right it where you're aiming. Every breath you take is another way of saying I wanna taste your name, slow on my tongue tonight. Spell it in my mouth, get every letter right. If I lean in close, will you say it the same? Body
secondhand lamps, like you know.
Yeah, I was 10 at the funeral, counting tiles in the church floor. Mom whispering scriptures, I just stared at the stained glass door. Why his suit fits so perfect, why his hands look carved from stone, why the strongest man I knew was lying still like a coat on a throne. Afterward, plates and stories, laughing loud over plastic cups. Every joke about his temper ended soft with a tender hush. I learned grown men turn to legends in the space between breath and dust. You die once in a casket, but you fade when they stop bringing you up. I see my life in the rear view, small and shrinking, still inside. Every mile is a memory, every wrong turn, every ride. If the road runs out tomorrow and the sky goes quiet and black, I just pray when they say my name. It feels like I came right back. Uncle Phil with the warm face, late nights on my parents' porch, said, boy, don't chase that fast flame, it just leaves you with scars and remorse. He coughed, took a slow drag, shoulder tremor in both hands. Said he used to run a whole block till his circle turned into quicksand. He buried friends by the handful, did the dress shoes, dirt and flowers. Said the loudest man in the room died quiet in their final hours. That stuck like gum on the soul. Every step had that same thought. How many names in my phone will be numbers that time forgot? I see my life in the rear view, small and shrinking, still inside. Every mile is a memory, every wrong turn, every ride. If the road runs out tomorrow and the sky goes quiet and black, I just pray when they say my name. It feels like I came right back. Will they quote my punchlines or my soft words in the kitchen? Will they say I chased approval or I finally learned to listen? Will they talk about my temper or the days I held it down? Did I show up when it mattered or just show off when they were around? Yeah. Doctor visit, bright white room, charts hanging like warning signs. She said, stress sits on your chest, same weight as 100 crimes. Heart rate, tap dancing, head full of unfinished calls. All the people I meant to check, names echoing down the hall. So I drove past my old block, parked up where we scraped our knees. Saw my name in a wet cement, half cracked under climbing weeds. Thought I'm older than my heroes now, but I'm still that scared kid inside, trying to write in bigger letters before the rain makes them slide. I see my life in the rearview, small and shrinking, still inside. Every mile is a memory, every wrong turn, every ride. If the road runs out tomorrow and the sky goes quiet and black, I just pray when they say my name. It feels like I came right back.
Granddad's watch ticks on my wrist. If time is a question, I'm answering with this. When my face fades from every frame, let my story stay, let my story say my name.
Miss shots, miss sleep. Same coat, same strap at that corner store. Pocket lit, big time, small dough. Mama said you can't live in a rerun. I was stuck on the scene where they refund every promise I broke for a cheap run. Every step that I took felt like 3 tons. I remember that bus ride,
highs to the class. Thinking, what if I don't get past my past? On my face in the scratch to play. Oh, you ain't your worst mistake. Said it then. I'm back on the way up, slow climb, both hands on the rail. I fell, but I stayed up. Heart bruised, still built to prevail. I'm not what I did, I'm what I do now. I got a new route, faith in a new style. I'm back on the way up. Every step I'm rewriting the tale. Old friends still stuck in that loop talk, bro. It's too late. I'm mute talk. They started old me, shadow on a brick wall. Never saw the little light flick on in the pitfall. Road plans in the notebook, folded. Tears on the page, ink bloated. Read them back when the sun rose golden. Heard my own voice saying keep going. Now my sister called, you sound different. Less rage in the words, more vision. Same street but the view got distance. Same scars but they turn to a mission. I'm back on the way up, slow climb, both hands on the rail. I fell, but I stayed up, heart bruised, still built to prevail. I'm not what I did, I'm what I do now. I got a new route, faking a new style. I'm back on the way up. Every step I'm rewriting the tale. Second chances. Second chances. One time for the ones who were counted out. 2 times for the vows that we screamed about. 3 times for the days we were living doubt but never bowed. We just turned it around. Every closed door, now a frame on the wall. Proof I was there, proof I didn't stall. If I'm breathing, I'm betting on the next day. Every setback sending down a dead way. Heart bruised, still built to prevail. I'm what I do now. I got a new route, faith in a new style. I'm back on the way up. Every step I'm rewriting the tale.
Chest lean back into old scenes. You said I know it's late, I heard your voice shake. Laugh you used to hide every heartbreak. Coffee getting cold on my nightstand, tracing every crack like a map of where we stay. You breathing in the phone like you're right here. I could hear your doubt more than any tear, yeah. These late night calls keep pulling me back to the words we dropped in the space we lacked. You say you're fine, but your silence falls. I hear us breaking in these late night calls. You talk about life, but you're saying stay. Every little pause gives your heart away. We're too far gone, still I catch it all. Every little truth in your late night calls, yeah, yeah. You ask if I still drive down your old street. I lie and say sometimes, oh, it's every week. You tell me you've been trying to sleep by 10, but you only ever die when it's 2 a.m. I can hear a glass on your table ring from your nervous hand, doing nervous things. I wanna reach through, pull you from the past, but we built this house out of shattered glass, yeah, yeah. These late night calls keep pulling me back to the words we dropped in the space we lacked. You say you're fine, but your silence falls. I hear us breaking in these late night calls. You talk about life, but you're saying stay. Every little pause gives your heart away. We're too far gone, still I catch it all. Every little truth in your late night calls. You say I should hang up, but you never do.
the same. Feels the same. Yeah, these late night calls keep pulling me back to the words we dropped in the space we lacked. You say you're fine, but your silence falls. I hear us breaking in these late night calls. We're too far gone, but I take it all. Every hurt you hide in your late night calls. You say I should go, I just say I know. Leave the line alive, let the quiet crawl till the morning comes and the signal stalls. I'm still wide awake from your late night call. Late night call. Late night call. Late night call.
First position at the curbside. Coffee car steam in the cold air. Old man counting out of scratch-offs. As kids, you gotta learn to sit with your prayer. Corner store gate rolling halfway. Graffiti names from when I ran wild. We used to race trains down the A-line. Now I'm just walking, talking sharper than my inner child. Mom's voice calling through a flip phone. Text when you get there, please. I tell her I'm good, I'm grown now, but I still tuck my fear in my sleeves. Early morning in Brooklyn, world still yawning, streets have lit. I've been holding my losses like they trophies, can't forget. But the sky keeps turning, pink on brick, that quiet spark. Yeah, I'm learning my timing, finding small light in this hard heart. Newsstand cat on an old stool, blinking slow like he owns the block. Shorty with the headphones, hood up, dreams loud, feet light on a crosswalk. Saw Dre's mural by the schoolyard. He ain't make it past 22. We poured out cans on cracked concrete. Now I pour that pain into what I do. Pops left change in the ashtray. MapQuest printouts in the glove box. He never taught me how to stay put, only how to leave right when it all out. So I trace routes back to my younger self. Same streets, just a clearer view. Every empty stoop, every busted step, feels like a question asking what you gonna do. Early morning in Brooklyn, world still yawning, streets have lit, streets have lit. I've been holding my losses like they trophies, keep forget. But the sky keeps turning, pink on brick, that quiet spark. Yeah, I'm learning my timing, finding small light in this hard heart. I breathe deep at the cross streets, let the past pass by like slow cars. I ain't rushed, I ain't running, I'm just walking these old scars. Yeah. If yesterday calls, I'll listen, but I won't move back in that room. Got my name on the sunrise, got my faith growing inch by inch in the gloom. Early morning in Brooklyn, early morning still yawning, streets have lit, streets have lit. I've been holding my losses like they trophies, but the sky keeps turning, pink on brick, that quiet spark. Yeah, I'm learning my timing, finding small light in this hard heart.
Listen. Same hoodie, 2 different days. Corner store glare, saw my own face in the freezer door right next to the juice. Thought you 12 years old, already looking used. Uncle on the lotto line, mumbling the same number. Said kid, pick a dream that don't come from this counter. Outside, sirens sing, same tired tune. Graffiti spell hope, spray crooked on the fumes. I asked OG Mitch how you end up like this. He said every smart lie's a brick in a big myth. You think you just flexing, you think you just play, till your own reflection start looking away.
Yeah.
Mirror on the metro, show me who I am. If I follow every echo, do I ever make a stand? If I copy every shadow, chasing somebody else's plan, I'ma vanish in the background like chalk in the rain on the ground, on the ground. High school hallway, lockers like steel drums. Teachers say be real and grade you on where you from. Shorty sold likes cheaper than lunch tickets. Hard on live, but the soul is strict limits. Homie flash cash, all in the stairwell. Said I don't fear nothing, I can smell the jail cell. Told him that's rented power, that ain't real shine. Borrowed from a man who would take your whole time. Fact. Grandma in the kitchen stirring late night rice. Said baby, quick money always charge you twice. First with your freedom, then with your name. You wake up a stranger, but you sign your own shame. Mirror on the metro, mirror on the metro. Show me who I am. If I follow every echo, do I ever make a stand? If I copy every shadow, chasing somebody else's plan, I'ma vanish in the background like chalk in the rain on the ground. Chalk in the rain. You can fake for the block, for the post, for the snap, but the truth keep receipts when the crowd step back. What you keep when the lights turn low, only thing that stay is the person you know. Mirror on the metro, show me who I am. I'm done following echoes, time to draw my own plan. I won't live as a shadow of somebody else's brand. I'd rather stand here solo than drown in a borrowed Mustang. Yeah, yeah.
Left your name on the lease, left the jacket on the back of the chair, like I'll be back next week. Said I needed some space, you just stared at your teeth. Steam rising like the words that I never let breathe. I was chasing some ghosts, calling and finding myself. You just folded up the silence, put it back on the shelf. Thought the door was a hinge on a brand new life. Didn't know it was a frame for the rest of my nights. Now I'm walking with these what ifs, heavy in my coat. Every step another sentence I should have spoke. Polaroids in my pocket, fading at the fold. I keep losing little colors of the stories we told. If I could press rewind on that hallway line, on that hallway line, on that hallway line, I trade 1,000 perfect plans for more fight, for one more fight. Your mug still by the window, ring stained in the wood, little circle of a promise we misunderstood. I was scared of your faith, you were scared I'd disappear. Funny how to feel your name is the one that appears. All your texts in a thread, unread then reread. I answer in my head now, walk and talk with the dead. Friends say, man, you were young, you just chose your path. But the bed got too big when I cut you in half. Now I'm walking with these what ifs, heavy in my coat. Every step another sentence I should have spoke. Polaroids in my pocket, fading at the fold. I keep losing little colors of the stories we told. If I could press rewind on that hallway line, I trade 1,000 perfect plans for one more fight. Maybe you wake up fine, maybe you don't look back. Maybe I'm just one stop on your old subway map. But if you ever feel that echo in a quiet room, hey, know my greatest wrong decision was leaving too soon. I'm still walking with these what ifs, heavy in my coat. Every step another sentence I should have spoke. Bus stop bench, carve my name in the paint. Chip blue letters still spelling out the same. I ain't Mrs. D is yelling, shoes off track in the light. Mud on the tiles, mama laughing while we fight. Summer on credit, we rent tabs at the deli. Quarter water, sweating, purple stains on my belly. Mailbox leans from the night we crashed our bikes. I still see knees bleeding, we swore we were alright. Take me back to Linden Avenue, where the cracks in the sidewalk knew my shoes. Every loose brick kept a secret or two. I've been walking all this way just to circle back to you. Yeah, these streets remember more than I do. Yeah. Upstairs, neighbor banging on the ceiling at 9, but he fixed our fuse every time the lights resign. Cardboard hoop on the lamppost, half tape rim. First kiss tasted like cheap gum, fear and whim. Old heads posted schooling us on every block. Little man, keep your word, cause time don't stop. We passed that story like a ball in a crowded court. Now I talk to ghosts in the gaps between the horns. Take me back to Linden Avenue, where the cracks in the sidewalk knew my shoes. Every loose brick kept a secret or two. I've been walking all this way just to circle back to you. Yeah, these streets remember more than I do. Some nights I park by the curb where we would wait. Let the engine hum, let the past run late. If I close my eyes, I can hear us cutting through. All that noise, all that you, all that proof. Take me back to Linden Avenue, where the cracks in the sidewalk knew my shoes. Every loose brick kept a secret or two. I've been walking all this way just to circle back to you. Heard the front gate creak, mama in the doorway, floor on her fingers, name on her too. Where you been all day? Sun low on the brick wall, bike on his last chain, heart on the run. Old heads on the corner, lighters in the milk crate, talking like prophets, laughing like thieves. They say, kid, watch closely. World's in the details, ash in the ashtray, truth in the breeze. Camera moves through my mind, frame by frame it rewinds. Every crack in the paint, every word you ain't say. Slow pen over my past, don't shy, making it last. I freeze time just to watch it break. Cousin at the bus stop, bag full of somedays, letter from a college, folded, never read. He said, I got offers, but I got problems. Looked at the pavement, chose the quick bread instead. Sirens in the distance, somebody's son stopped. Chalk on the crosswalk, whispers on the block. I walked home silent, keys in my pocket, felt every second like a ticking clock. Camera moves through my mind, frame by frame it rewinds. Every crack in the paint, every word you ain't say. Slow pen over my past, long try, making it last. I freeze time just to watch it break. Years on fast forward, new suit, same shadow. Yeah, I toast for the good life, eyes on the floor, phone full of numbers, empty in the chest though. Name I don't dial,
hair rising, yeah, we riding. Hood pull low, scan every park car slow. Tag piddled off that pole, that's a sign I know. Old head said, watch you know where you rest. So I circle my own block like I'm testing a test. Backseat glance, even when I'm driving alone. Check the rear 3 times like a ritual tone. Used to walk light, now each step got a plan. Every handshake measured, every smile gets a scan. Chip paint on the stairwell, rust lock on the gate. Count floors, count doors, learn the sound of your fate. Heard they watching my pockets, heard they mapping my route. So I switched 10 toes, then I switched my doubts. Switch it up.
I keep watching my shadow, like it don't need bread. If the air feel hollow, then I'm off that tread. Every echo feel closer, every glance feel cold. Got my back to the corner, but my eyes on the road. My shadow, till the daylight bend. If the fear don't get me, it just sharpen the edge.
Yeah. Phone face down, still talking in code. Say rain when it's hot, say short when it's old. Air vent hum, sound like names in the wall. Every creak in the hallway got me counting the fall. Little homie on the corner got a twitch and a grin. That little flinch in his left, I say he hungry to win. I don't sleep too heavy, dreams come dressed like cops. See a friend in the doorway, then the whole room swaps. Metal box by the mattress, couple pages in the safe. If the door ever break, they just reading my hate. Paranoia my prayer, I repeat it at night. If they come for my body, they gon' pay for my sight. Talk to 'em.
I keep watching my shadow, like it don't need bread. If the air feel hollow, then I'm off that tread. Every echo feel closer, every glance feel cold. Got my back to the corner, but my eyes on the road. Watching my shadow, till the daylight bend. If the fear don't get me, it just sharpen the edge.
Trust, that's a door off hinge. Love, that's a ledge too thin. Heart, that's a stash too loud, so I hide it in the crowd. Shh. If I flinch, then I'm finished. If I blink, then I'm fooled. So I stand in the smoke like I planned every move, yeah.
I keep watching my shadow, like it owe me bread. If the air feel hollow, then I'm off that tread. Every echo feel closer, every glance feel cold. Got my back to the corner, but my eyes on the road. Watching my shadow, till the daylight bend. If the fear don't get me, it just sharpen the edge. Keep watching my shadow. Keep watching my shadow.
First meet in the cramped little office. Coffee rings on the same old desk. He said, write down what you really scared of and wait. Let the quiet do the rest. Tie loose, tie nerves in a knot. I joke just to cover my doubt. He circled every place that I stumble. Said, that's the part you should never cross out. Hands on the steps, you showed me where to stay. Yeah. Didn't drag, didn't carry. Just open up your hand. Yeah. You talked in your pause, let me fill in the space. Taught me guidance is grace, not a chase, not a race. Hands on the stairs, I was learning to see how respect ain't a word, it's a way that you lead. You said I'm not your mouth, I'm a lamp in the dark. Now every choice that I make still hears that spark. Years later we walk past the building, paint chip with the lobby still cold. You remember all the panic getting here? I said yeah, but you made it feel old. You never turn my failures to sermons, just questions lay soft on the table. Why'd you fool when the pressure got heavy? What would change if you knew you were able? Hands on the steps, found your show me where to stay. Still on the back of my chair. One loose thread, hanging like it's stuck in last year. Kitchen light hums over plates we never cleaned. You left your name on every quiet in between. I talk to walls, they answer with a little crack. Your coffee mug still waits for you to come back. I keep your shoes by the door like you might call. Funny how I made a museum out the hall. I keep replaying what I can't rewind. Polaroids in the rain, colors bleed but they won't leave my mind. Every drop says your name, if letting go is what it takes to heal. Why's every step feel the same? I keep replaying what I can't where the love fell through the seams, yeah. I keep replaying what I can't rewind. Polaroids in the rain. Colors bleed but they won't leave my mind. Every drop says your name. If letting go is what it takes to heal, why's every step feel the same? I keep replaying what I can't rewind. Polaroids in the rain. I wish I'd asked what you carried in your step. Notice the weight on the words you wouldn't share. Now every lamp throws your shadow down the hall. I talk to it till it climbs back up the wall. Oh, I keep replaying what I can't rewind. Polaroids in the rain. Colors bleed but they won't leave my mind. Every drop says your name. If letting go is what it takes to heal, why's every step feel the same? I keep replaying what I can't rewind. Polaroids in the rain.